Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So we are going to just jump straight into this video, no intro. Today's video is going to be all about how we're going to grow our legs. So I have actually lost a lot of muscle, and during this quarantine and this whole 2020, I've definitely lost just size overall. So today we're going to be going through a full leg workout, some of my favorite exercises for your legs, because 2021, I'm trying to bulk up. I'm trying to be in the best shape that I've ever been, you know, from the inside out, but I definitely still want to put on some size. So if you're not new to my channel, you know this has been my forever goal. So I'm really excited to take this on next year and really be super serious about it. So you see me stretching here. So you guys, I cannot stress to you the importance of stretching, taking your time and stretching, especially when doing compound movements like we'll be doing today and working out your legs, because stretching helps prevent injury, and that is what we need to do when we are trying to grow muscle. There's nothing worse than trying to grow your muscles and you have to sit out for a week or a couple of days because you've injured yourself. So take the time to stretch every single part of your body, whichever part you think that you're going to use or that needs to be stretched out. I, for one, am not a really flexible person, so I need to stretch literally everything. And yeah, I take my time. I try to hold my stretch for at least 20 to 30 seconds. So important. Do not skip. We need to stretch.
Push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Gotta get it right.
So now we're moving on to warm up, which is just as important as stretching. You just want to make sure that you're just getting the blood flowing to your muscles. You're giving them time. You're not just literally jumping in the gym and going straight into really heavy squats. You want to do something kind of low impact, but that's going to get your heart rate up and get your blood flowing like a car. You're not going to just turn on a car and just go. You want to give it time to sit there and, you know, get ready and oiled up and everything to go for the long drive. So kind of think of it the same way. You don't just want to like jump and dive in. Like I said, we are trying to do everything we can to prevent injury, so that way we can go hard every single day and make sure we can get as many leg days as possible to get these little sticks growing here. Because looking at myself right now on the treadmill, I'm like, wow, they look really tiny, but that's okay because hey, it's a starting point. Moving on, I really love to do some body weight squats. Like I always do this before I do my deadlifts, my squats, any of my big compound movements, because even though I've been doing them for so long, that does not mean that I can just jump into them and my form is going to be perfect. There is so many adjustments that I do before I actually put the weight on, and I really love to do it with the bar to just get the feel and just to see how my muscles are feeling that day, see how tight I'm feeling. Like I said, I'm not really flexible, so I might need to stretch a little bit more. I might need to, you know, adjust my feet a little bit. So that's why I love to do this. And I feel it's so important. If you don't, you should definitely try this, either doing deadlifts with just the bar or squats with just the bar or just body weight in general. It really helps you figure out your mechanics and what's comfortable for you. I feel like if you just go into exercises with the weights all the time, you can't really like fine tune and tweak what you may be doing wrong or what may be a little off for you. So it's really important to do all these exercises, especially compound movements, with no weight at all almost, so you can really, you know, make sure that your form is exactly where it needs to be and your range of motion is also there.
Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. Right now, right now. Get it right now, right now, right now. Get it right now, right now, right now. Get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now.
Okay, so we are here with our first exercise, which is going to be squats. So I know a lot of people hate squats and they are a really complicated exercise, I feel personally, but they are so amazing for your legs, your overall legs to grow. And I really feel like the most important things with squats is not about how much weight you can squat, but how much weight you can squat with the full range of motion. So a lot of the times, like back in the day, I used to squat like so much more weight, but I would only be going down about halfway. And I think that that was doing so much for me, but I've realized that I can't actually squat that much weight when I'm doing a full squat. So yeah, when you do a full squat and you have your full range of motion, you're using so much more of your leg muscles and your muscles will get fatigued a lot faster. So if you are like me and you used to like load up the weight because you just thought, okay, more weight, bigger, bigger legs, and you would just go down halfway and come back up and think that was what you need to do, try lightening your weight and then really slowing down your squat and really making sure you're getting full range of motion. I promise you'll be surprised at actually how weak we are or what we thought we were lifting. So yeah, that's my biggest tip with squats as far as like trying to, like grow your legs and get stronger. I'm not going to move up into my weight until this weight is super comfortable for me, and doing a full range squat for 8 reps is, pretty much good. Then I will move it up because I want to, again, prevent injury and make sure that I'm just listening to my body and yeah, not trying to like rush the process. Moving on to walking lunges, which I don't believe is a fan favorite, but it is so good for growing your legs, you guys. Any type of lunge variation is going to grow those legs because you are obviously using one leg instead of two. Therefore, it forces your muscles to work overtime. And that's what we want to do when we want our muscles to grow. We need to, really make them work overtime and take them to failure. Main thing is you just want to make sure that you're not going too heavy on the weight if your balance and everything is in your coordination is not there yet. Really focus on that first and then up your weight. And then I also wear wrist guards because it just helps just not use as much as my hands and grip, as I'm doing the exercise. I could just focus more on my legs. Our next exercise is leg press. Now, as you see here, I'm using my Smith machine for a leg press. I don't actually have a leg press machine, so this is something that you can do if your gym doesn't have a leg press machine or you at home just have like a Smith machine. Love that about the Smith machine is that you can literally do so much with it. So here I'm using it as a leg press machine. And you guys, leg presses are so amazing for growing your legs because as you can see, I'm literally laying on the floor, so my upper body is not involved in the movement at all, which really helps me just focus on just my legs. Another thing too, if you are like me and you experience some like pain in your knee when doing this, I would suggest to just try to really push through your heels, push your toes up and push through your heels. That'll make it a little bit more hamstring focused, but it'll take off the pressure off the front of your legs, like your quads and your knees. And I just feel like when trying to go really heavy on leg press, I don't want to compromise my knees, so I much rather have it more of a hamstring focus exercise, but still all around great leg exercise. next exercise is deadlifts on the Smith machine. Now, this is sumo, the sumo stance that I'm doing right now, but you can do straight leg as well. Honestly, both are amazing for your legs. I absolutely love doing deadlifts on the Smith machine because it helps me like have the mind to muscle connection that I need and not have to focus so hard on my form. So that's why I opt for when I'm really like trying to focus just on my legs and using this movement to just, like I said, fatigue my legs. I just want to go to the Smith machine. It takes a lot of the pressure off and I don't have to focus so much on my form. I could just focus on the movement and the mind and muscle connection. So try deadlifts on the Smith machine if you don't already, because I feel like they're a game changer. I just feel the contact so much and I just feel so much more confident doing them on the Smith machine.
Gotta get it right now. Yeah, push all the limits with you right now. One look and I breathe.
So next we have another variation of a squat. This is a sumo squat, and if you see, I have elevated my feet. So I just took any plain old plates and put them under my feet, and this just helps me get like a deeper squat. And y'all, this exercise, I know it's a squat as well, but you are going to feel it in a different area. I really feel in my inner thighs. My inner thighs are literally on fire when I do this because it's just a different like range of motion I guess I'm able to get with elevating my feet and having the weight at the bottom as opposed to on my back. So if you feel like you can't target that area with your regular barbell squats, give this variation a try. Really great for your leg. They're just super comfortable. I actually love this exercise.
Touch feels skinny. A picture perfect, underserving. Everything will probably go in and out, one thought.
Alright, y'all, I saved the worst exercise for the last one. This is Bulgarian split squats, which is just another variation of a lunge. But this one, I do feel like I'm able to target my hamstrings and slow it down and have a little bit more mind and muscle connection as opposed to walking lunges. But basically the same thing, it's targeting the same thing, and you can use less weight and still really fatigue your muscles. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is our very last exercise. Give these exercises a try if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.